There, 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 there. No, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds, 167. Metz, Isabella Falls, Dixie, 9:14 p.m. Having directed their driver to head east on D999, Pilotre added, turn right at the next roundabout as they traveled beneath NM431. The driver nodded in affirmation, then turned south at Rue de la Grange, à Bois, where Pilotre added, there's a church just ahead on the left. You may pull over to the side of the road once we are clear of the trottoir. There's a path from the church to the lake. Just drop us off there. Here, the driver confirmed, slowing as a hexagonal, cube-style, multi-story grey, burgundy and concrete-coloured modern building appeared on the left side before stopping just beyond the crosswalk. Perfect, Pilotre said, adding merci as he gathered his things, exited curbside, and then held the door open as Joey followed. The driver waited for his passengers to cross in front of him before taking the next right as the newly released prisoners walked towards the Iglesia Neoplastic Church. Do you think our trackers include audio recorders or transmitters? He asked Joey. I was just wondering the same thing, she said, shaking her head and smiling. Perhaps we should whisper, she added, doing exactly that as they walked northeast along the church's pavement towards the nearby lake. The answer to your question is especially important, as I am about to invite Balloony to speak through me in order to get both of us up to date. As I'm sure you know, your allies in Australia have been observing much of what we have been through, and there is much news to share with one another. Shall I? I think it is a necessary gamble, Pilotre said with a nod. Yes, please, do. Very well, Joey said. Balloony, are you available? Pilotre and I are free, and now would be a good time to speak with him through me. I was just waiting to be invited, Balloony telepathed to Joey. May I? He added. Of course, Joey said before Balloony spoke directly to Pilotre, and with her voice declared, I am sorry for having put you through all of this. Are you all right? Pilotre paused as he and Joey checked for traffic before crossing M999 at the crosswalk east of the roundabout, nodded, then proceeded forward. I am fine, as I believe is Joey. She is very resilient. Tell me what has happened in the last 4 hours. Where are you? Where's Brancy? Is everyone all right? Balloony, replying telepathically to his Australian allies, as well as Joey, said to her, I am where I have been for nearly 4 hours, adrift in the Coral Sea and heading northward up the coast via the South Equatorial Current. When you were unavailable to turn my tracker off as planned, Bolt Peltz helped me to smash it. In an abundance of caution, I immediately distanced myself from my friends due to the tracker's battery being radioactive. We were unsure if my non-permeable membrane would be sufficient to protect everyone from harmful radioactivity, so I have been enjoying a swim. Radioactivity? Pilotre asked, pointing, then heading left as they reached the asphalt trail that circled the lake. Excellent thinking. Your membrane should protect those around you, but better to err on the side of caution. Have you experienced any odd sensations since the tracker was destroyed? Physically? Balloony asked. No, I seem fine. As to Brancy, Joey, Balloony continued, he was arrested and handed over to the ASIO. An agent named Willie Alley is flying him to Brisbane in a small plane. Upon arrival in Brisbane, Alley's mission was to transport him to jail, but Brancy managed to contact the U.S. ambassador to Australia before takeoff. Apparently, she interceded. Agent Alley is due to arrive in Brisbane a bit after 3 a.m., He has acknowledged the change in his assignment to deliver him to Governor Patterson, but he is being duplicitous. He is working within the ASIO to ensure that Brancy faces justice. Duplicitous, adjective, deceitful. You need to monitor yourself insofar as the radiation is concerned, Pilotre said sympathetically. If you experience anything odd, please contact Joey immediately and have her let me know. Changing tone, he shook his head and said, I am not surprised that Ambassador Hawkins would come to his assistance. Brancy spoke highly and often of her, something about a Kalpuli club, I believe. The Bordens were interviewed by a local constabulary as well as an ASIO agent, Joey Balloony said. Both officers indicated that they are not suspects. Karen and Paul have cooked down directly after freeing me from my tracker. If anyone came to their home in hopes of interviewing them, they were disappointed. Our 3 animal friends are likewise fine. So none of you have been arrested? Pilotre asked. And as far as you know, no one is sought by the police? So far as we know, Balloony said. I am very relieved, Pilotre said with a sigh. Now, what can we do to ensure that Brancy can no longer threaten any of us? He asked as they continued strolling clockwise around the lake from their 6 o'clock position.